This is the story of two very similar communities in Peru. They are both located in the rural areas of the Apurimac region. They live from the local harvest and their mother tongue is Quechua. They are called Nueva Esperanza and Yupapuquio, and they are situated less than an hour apart. They also share a long history of poverty. But there is a difference between these communities. The big difference is how well their children are growing. There are major differences in height between the children of Yupapuquio and Nueva Esperanza. In Nueva Esperanza, the children are growing normally. In Yupapuquio, their growth is lagging. Just as it is for tens of thousands of children all over Peru. According to the global standards for normal growth, any child under 80 centimeters tall on their second birthday is suffering from chronic malnutrition. Neither race nor ethnic origin has anything to do with a child's growth potential at this age. 8 of every 10 children in Yupapuquio suffer from chronic malnutrition. 8 years ago, the same was the case in Nueva Esperanza. But today, the situation is transformed, and chronic malnutrition affects only 2 of every 10 children. As you can see, chronic malnutrition can be prevented. In just 8 years, this community has achieved something that Peru as a whole hasn't been able to achieve.
De sus hijos anteriores es el más despierto. Normal bien peso talla, está normal en peso y en talla.
If your children are short and don't grow normally in their first 2 years, they are probably malnourished. Chronic malnutrition means children's growth is too slow. Poor growth also reduces a child's physical abilities and emotional development. It is very dangerous because it damages the child's health and affects the growth of the brain and the development of intelligence. In the long run, a malnourished child is more at risk from chronic illnesses, is likely to become a less productive adult with a lower income, and is more likely to live in poverty. Unfortunately, once a child is 2 years old, the damage caused by malnutrition is irreversible. That is why reducing malnutrition is essential to reducing poverty in Peru. Nueva Esperanza's success in reducing malnutrition is thanks to the regular monitoring and counseling of pregnant women and children under 2 at the health center. Parents in Nueva Esperanza have understood that it is vital to make the effort to go to the health center. They monitor their children's growth from early pregnancy and especially after they reach 6 months of age, when exclusive breastfeeding should end and complementary feeding begins.
Si tú le captas a la madre desde su embarazo de las 14 semanas, llega al nacimiento, ya ese niño vas monitorizando mensual. Puede ser que su padre sea analfabeto, pero si tú trabajas con ese niño se logra que no es genético ni que va a ser burrito, va a ser chatito, chiquito, no. lo contrario. Va a ser uno más como cualquier limeño, cualquier otra ciudad.
For a child to grow properly, they need to grow about 24 centimeters in the first year and about 12 centimeters in the second year. Children who grow well are healthier and more capable. They are more social and learn faster. That's what's happening with the children of Nueva Esperanza. They are growing just fine. Braya, for example, has grown really well. He grew 25 centimeters in his first year and 11 centimeters more his second. Geraldine grew 23 centimeters in her first year, and by her second birthday, she had grown another 11 centimeters. These children are healthy, happy, energetic, and smart. In Yupapucio, however, most of the children are malnourished and their growth is not normal. Alfredo only grew 17 centimeters in his first year and a bare 5 centimeters his second year. And Yoni only grew 19 centimeters in her first year and 8 centimeters in her second. All of them fell well below the norms for expected growth of around 24 centimeters in the first year and 12 centimeters in the second year. And as a result, will face health and learning problems for the rest of their lives.
Tiene el peso bajo para su edad, la talla también es bajo para su edad. O sea, es una desnutrición crónica reagudizada, como se dice.
Para ella, la talla de su hija es una talla buena, normal, aceptable.
Está bien.
¿No le parece muy chiquita?
Está creciendo ya.
Unfortunately, the parents of children who aren't growing properly often don't realize it, and that's a big part of the problem. In this community, less than half of the children under 2 years of age go to the health center for their monthly weigh and height checkup. In contrast, in Nueva Esperanza, 80% of the children under 2 go to the health center for their monthly checkup. Mothers are counseled and know how their children are growing. This has made all the difference.
Mensual llevo puntual, tengo que llevar, dejando mis quehaceres, tengo que llevar siempre a puesto de salud. Porque más antes a mis hijos mayores, no sé cómo he tenido, pero ella es más atenta, más despierta es ella. Y me interesa saber si está subiendo o está bajando su peso. Y me alegra cuando me dice que está subiendo, me alegra bastante.
Monitoring your child's height during the first 2 years of life is the best way of knowing if they are growing well or if they are malnourished. If your child isn't growing properly, you have the right to demand support and counseling from your community's health center. Nueva Esperanza is a good example that shows that chronic malnutrition can be prevented in rural and underprivileged areas of Peru.
2 kilos.
Ahí está, perfecto.
Quiero ser doctora.
¿Quieres ser doctora? O sea, ¿ya estás segura que quieres ser doctora?
Sí, por eso mi abuelita es viejita y él es puro.
Yo veo en ella, el producto está en ella. Yo veo, y entonces igualito a las mamitas, nosotros le damos consejerías así para que sus niñas o niños que estén así, o mejores que ella también. Y ahí está pues el resultado. Muy feliz estamos, feliz.
Every centimeter counts during your child's first 2 years of life. Understanding the importance of growing well and knowing how to achieve it has helped these children to develop their abilities to the fullest. which will help them be productive adults and have better chances in life. How about you? Do you know how your children are growing?